Rudy Gobert, right?
Rudy Gobert's out of his goddamn baguette and snail eating mind if he thinks he could guard Shaq in his prime.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. It's your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin Morax.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, bitch?
AKA Kung Fu Spinny.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of Kung Fu,
Oh, man.
people Ennies, ending in E and N and Y. Your boy dropped the fucking, well, where you think I was going?
I don't know.
I started with the E, bro.
You said Ennies. I don't know.
Oh,
Shout out Better A Mortgage. We're coming live from the Better A Mortgage Studios, baby. You know, if you need to hook up on a house, you need that better rate. Going down to Better A Mortgage, they'll hook you up. They treat you. It's good to be treated like family. Well, they treat you better than family. Better A Mortgage, baby. You know, we're ready to go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are ready to go. And if you guys don't, I'm not even to give you that deep into it, but let's talk about Kendrick real quick.
Part 5, man.
All right, I'm ready to submit and admit, dude might be the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. He's been the GOAT.
Well, I feel like he needed this album, and granted, this album hasn't come
no,
out yet,
baby.
but I feel like he needed this album to like submit it, to make it undisputable.
It's already undisputable.
You know what I'm saying? Well, because remember I was talking about last time, we were like,
Good Kid, Mad City is the best music project ever.
wow, dude, what a casual take. No, I'm just kidding.
Better than fucking the White Album. It's better than Zeppelin 3. It's better than
Zeppelin 3, who was that?
Led Zeppelin.
Oh.
It's better than Sam Cooke. It's better than Stevie Wonder. It's better than Aretha Franklin.
Chill out.
It is.
Chill out.
Good Kid, Mad City is the best thing that has ever been put into a microphone.
Nonetheless.
Other than Woodward Heavyweights.
Other than Woodward Heavyweights, that's absolutely correct. But nonetheless, you still need to, like, I guess, still come with that heat, you know what I'm saying, throughout your career.
Yeah.
As I said before, like, look at how fucking Eminem, fuck you. Look at how, well, you said gay, so it threw me off. Look at how Eminem started off. Fucking, like, shot out of a fucking rocket cannon. Then, obviously, we see him fizzling out now. Well, look. Can need to come that heat? Because people can start off hot.
It's different, bro.
Why?
Eminem shit was never like Kendrick shit. Kendrick shit has substance. It's got
substance.
You know, no. Eminem shit was about killing his girlfriend and doing drugs. It's not substance.
His mom has issues with his mother.
It's shit that would never. It doesn't have like replay value. Like you go back and you listen to it now, dude. It's cringe.
No, the fuck is not.
Yeah, it is.
That's absolutely an opinion. His shit has substance and it definitely has replay value.
Yeah. Never catch me bumping Eminem ever again.
Racist as fuck, dude.
I don't fuck with the whites.
Nonetheless, he needed this.
He didn't need this.
He needed this.
He didn't. I needed this.
Well, everyone.
The game needed this. Kendrick didn't need this.
And they dropped the Heart Part 5 yesterday, which will be 2 days from now for you guys. By the way, I sent. Did you watch it before I sent it to you or no?
Yeah.
I got it at whatever at the hour mark. It had already been up for an hour, and I slowly watched that bitch climb throughout the day. Because at first it's like, damn, it's kind of low. I was kind of like butthurt by it because obviously, I'm rooting for the guy. And then fuck, it's at like 6 million when I checked this morning.
Oh yeah, bro. It's, worldwide phenomenon.
Yeah, and like I had to listen to that bitch back to back. I mean, he just dropped so much substance in that shit. That third verse,
like I said, substance
got me in my feels, dog. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's not fucking puke. You make me sick to my stomach.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's why we need to fucking come hard. Come hard.
He's never made a song like that, and he never will.
Dude, he's made a song like that.
What?
Dog, honest to God, you know who was with? Eminem. I hated that song by those two.
Kendrick snaps on that shit.
I don't know if he snapped on that shit.
Dude, go listen to his verse and tell me he doesn't snap.
Yeah,
Fran is not available, so leave a message at the tone. Kendrick, don't forget to buy the pairs of expensive heels. We'll fuck Ferris wheel. Fuck spending on me. Fuck think we gonna get married still. Mary had a little lamb in a fucking fairy tale. Fairy bomb, I'm about to tell you.
Mary had a little lamb bars. You're fucking. That's an awful yacht.
Dude, that's wordplay. Mary had a little lamb.
That's Eminem's wordplay.
No. Eminem. My name's Eminem, so I eat Eminem.
That's not even the thing he says.
Yeah, no. You know what he does say? You heard of Chris Christopherson? Well, I'm pissed-offerson.
Okay.
Yeah, I can rhyme orange with banana. Orana. Those are Eminem lines. Those are real Eminem lines.
That's okay. We could cipher through some Kendrick lines and find some bullshit.
Find it.
We will.
I know you will. Speaking of
in the fucking less, bro. Let me just hold on. What were you about to say? A dick story?
No, fucking Rudy Gobert's bitch ass.
Rudy Gobert. I just wanted to fucking go on the Kendrick third verse bar. Right, go ahead.
Rudy Gobert, 4-time defensive player of the year because I tall and long arms. I have no skill whatsoever, but I just have long arms, so I swat the ball. I get abused by guards every day. Fucking Rudy Gobert's dumb bitch ass. Fucking snail-eating French pussy. No, I'm just kidding. But he said that he could guard Shaq in his prime. That is the dumbest statement I've ever seen in my entire life. Nobody on the face of the earth can guard Shaq in his prime. Fucking Bill Walton. Fucking Wilt Chamberlain. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They cannot guard Shaq in his prime. Bill Russell can't guard Shaq in his prime. He was the most dominant force the NBA has ever seen. Maybe the most dominant force in the history of sport. When Shaq was in his prime, yeah, Ben Wallace stopped him, but that was a fucking anomaly. And it happened once. Rudy Gobert, you give the ball to Shaq on the block against Rudy Gobert, he's scoring on him 10 times out of 10. Rudy Gobert's out of his goddamn baguette and snail-eating mind if he thinks he could guard Shaq in his prime. That was one of the most ludicrous statements. Rudy Gobert has fucking Mickey Mouse Defensive Player of the Years. The guy has no talent. He's just long and tall. And if you're fucking 7'2" with an 8-foot wingspan, you better average 4 blocks a game. If you don't, you're a geriatric. Because it's the easiest thing to do ever.
I mean,
you see him get abused by guards all day.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve those Defensive Player of the Years. Rudy Gobert's a bitch.
I'm not going to defend him in terms of saying, like, fucking, he guard Shaq. That's absolutely ludicrous. And I feel like you should reset that line. That's kind of fire, I'm not going to lie. You said fucking what? Snail-eating baguette?
Baguette and snail-eating mind.
If you think he could guard
Shaq in his prime, he's out of his baguette and snail-eating mind.
Say it again say it like Ric Flair would do.
If he thinks he could guard Shaq in his prime, he's out of his baguette and snail-eating mind, brother, because that's not happening.
Yo, all right, yeah, that's absolute fucking absurdity. But at the same time, I do kind of understand because, like, come on, bro. It's like someone's like, yo, you got weak dick. Like, you might have weak dick, but you're not going to say you got weak dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like,
oh, my shit lasts hours. I got 8 inches, boy.
Exactly. Like, if Shorty's like, yo, like, I want to fuck, but I think you got weak dick. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right. You know? Tom Mazaway,
the legend himself.
I'm living vicariously through him, by the way.
Vicariously? You living vicariously?
I said vicariously. Fucking turd.
This guy Easy's got something to say.
Listen.
This is the coming out.
You're out your snail eating baguette eating my. Fuck was what we were saying though? Oh yeah, he's tripping. 100% tripping.
Big tripping.
Big tripping. But like his shit he's getting now is like, I'm not gonna take his Defensive Player of the Year awards from him now because like there's still people he's competing with now and he's been DPOI.
He gets abused by good players. He gets blocks because he's tall and long, and that's it. He doesn't have good defense. He doesn't have good defensive timing. He's just fucking huge.
Yeah.
And that's all he does is block and rebound.
You think he has good defensive timing?
I mean, it's easy to have good defensive timing when you go like this.
But look at the rest of the guys that are built like him not doing what he's doing, though.
Yeah, but...
I mean, we had one here in Detroit that we complain about.
Andre Drummond's not built like him.
Which is like shorter arms?
Yeah, shorter arms, shorter.
JaVale
McGee can do that.
But he didn't win DPOIs.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing it consistently
because he wasn't starting like that.
Gobert definitely, he averaged like 14 career points. No, I'm with you, 100%.
Gobert sucks. And he's fucking shut down the NBA.
Well, Spencer, they get that off his chest.
Yeah, sorry.
You got it. You're good.
Now, get to a serious note here real quick. We lost a Spartan dog today. Adrian Payne, RIP. I'm sure everybody's heard of it by now. Spartan legend, basketball player. You know, he was great on the basketball team, you know, back in the great teams with Brandon Dawson, with Draymond Green, with Keith Appling, all those guys. And he's a great person, too. We all know what he did with Lucy. You know, he was big into helping kids like that. And I know personally because my cousin, she had cancer for a while. And she was struggling for a while. And this is when she was real young. And she got a lot of support from the Michigan State Athletics, the football team, and the basketball team. You know, they helped her out a lot. and they were always around. She was always around. She's very close friends with a lot of these guys. And I remember her remission party when she beat cancer. And at her remission party, Adrian Payne was there. Keith Appling was there. Tom Izzo was there. Draymond was there. A lot of people were there. And, just seeing him there and how much they actually cared about her and they were fighting with her, it meant a lot. And tragically, Adrian Payne was shot and killed in Orange County, Florida. And it's a terrible story. 31 years old, still a young man, leaves two young kids. And, it's terrible. You see this happen from nobody knows why. It was this guy. He stayed at the scene, didn't even flee the scene. Just stay there. Got picked up by detectives, got arrested. But, Adrian Payne gunned down in Florida, and it's terrible. You hate to see it. Rest in peace to Spartan Dog. Rest in peace to a legend. And, we'll miss him a lot. Like I said, he was a good guy. Did a lot for the community. Did a lot for helping sick kids and stuff like that, and didn't deserve that.
Don't get upset at me real quick, but I do want to say I'm asking myself this just because I told you about that situation with my cousin, right?
Yeah.
And his girlfriend and stuff like that. With the guy staying there at the scene, I wonder if there was like a situation that we weren't, we're not fully aware of yet.
Yeah, I mean,
why would you stay at the scene especially if you did what you did?
I don't know. Yeah, it's wild. There's still more to come out. We won't know the full story just yet, but
nonetheless,
all I know is there was a young father.
Yes,
shot down in his prime, and it's tough for all parties.
31's young, man. 31's way too young for
including having young kids like that.
Yeah,
it's tough.
That's part that sucks, man, for everyone involved. But like you said, it just kind of goes back to that third verse and Kendrick's thing too. Is like we spoke on Kobe and
Nipsey. Yeah,
I'm saying like it's from their perspective, it's like they accomplished what they did in life, and like Adrian Payne did do a lot of great things in life. Like you said, he was there for your cousin. Mm-hmm. They had the whole Lucy situation as well. So like and this is like maybe it was this ain't as heavyweight as you guys want. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like we should all kind of set out to do in life. That way there's some kind of satisfaction. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. What we leave on earth, because like otherwise, like what are we kind of like doing?
Yeah,
wandering aimlessly around looking for money and pussy.
Just using that platform you have to, that changes that child's life forever. They'll never forget those experiences. I know my cousin personally will never forget those experiences with not just with Adrian Payne, but with the entire Spartan Athletics as a whole. And my uncle has a picture of in the Big Ten championship game when they played Wisconsin. It's pre-huddle. All of Michigan State's got their hands up in the huddle, and they're all wearing a purple Play for Page bracelet, which was we handed them out, and that's it's dope. Just stuff like that changes people's lives, and it inspires people. And to be being a student athlete is probably the most taxing point in someone's life, to where they're
for sure
they're going to college full time and they're doing this athletic grind, to where you use your free time to do stuff like that is very, very heartwarming, and more power to them. And I have a funny Adrian Payne story too with my brother. My brother went to Michigan State back when they were playing, and he said him and his friend, his kid, he's like 6'4", had like the ginger Jufro, like super ginger Jufro. And they were drunk. They were coming back from a party to the dorms, and he goes and they're waiting for the elevator, and the elevator comes down, opens up, and Adrian Payne and Derek Nix are standing in the elevator, and so they get in, and they press their button, and my brother's friend is like talking shit to him, like he's like, oh, you guys can't hoop like that. He's like, oh, meet me on the courts outside Sci-Fi. I'll put up numbers on you and shit. My brother's like, bro, calm down. He's like, sorry guys, he's real drunk. And, they were just laughing at it and shit. It's just
that's so funny.
Drunk ass dude. But it's funny. You walk in the elevators, 6'9", 6'10" dudes. He's just 6'4" white ginger kid. He's just talking shit to him and stuff. And they didn't pay no mind. They were laughing it off, but.
That's funny. I could like for the like guys that are like 6'4", like be always like the tallest guy in the room, like most cases. Like come across some 6'9" guys. He probably definitely was like his version of fucking Napoleon complex.
Oh, for sure, Sure. And he was fucking. My brother said he was trashed. Like my brother like carried him to the elevator basically.
Yeah,
and like helped him on and shit.
Sounded trash, but yeah, I guess like in the long run too. And I guess speaking on Adrian Payne, like one last point, and even Keith Appling is like. Though they had some bad points in life, like it is also important to remember that like we're all human.
Yes.
And very quite clearly, those two gentlemen had done some good in their life as well.
Yes.
So like, I don't want anyone to judge like whatever comes of this as like, cementing his legacy as like, that the worst moment in his life. You know what I'm saying? Versus like everything else. All balances out. None of us are perfect.
As I don't really want to speak on that too much because
no, for sure.
I don't want to, shame a man who just lost his life, but like. You saw the interview that he had after that situation. Like, he was in tears. Like, who was Adrian Payne? Like the interview with, I don't know if it was with the police or with a college, someone in the college, but they were asking him about the situation. He was talking about him and Keith, and he was in tears. He was visibly distraught. He said that he didn't, he was basically. I don't know. He was talking about how it was mainly Keith, and it's, he never. I don't know. It's everybody makes mistakes. It's although that kind of stuff is like unforgivable, and that stuff's fucked up. But I mean, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has a dark time in their lives, and he obviously felt a lot of remorse for it, and he changed as a human after that, and he evolved as a man, as a grown man, as a father, and it's tragic to see him lose his life like that.
Yeah. No, 1,000%. Sorry for fucking killing your guys.
Yeah, sorry for that. Dude. We just had to get to that.
No, 1,000%. Moving on, Aidan Hutchinson inked his deal. His 4-year, $35 million, fully guaranteed deal, by the way. I think that's super dope to see, like, because you saw a couple of the contracts this way last year. But these NFL players, I've always said this. I've always felt this way. More than any other sport, I think the NFL contract should be guaranteed. I know baseball is fully guaranteed and base fully guaranteed, but you're not going to get injured or hurt or discarded as easily as you will in the NFL. And that's why I believe those deals should be fully guaranteed. And I think it's beautiful that you see that kind of taking a turn in these new negotiations. Yes. And obviously, Hutch was a beneficiary of one of those too, so shout out to him.
That's what we started. Goff, I believe Goff was like the first one to get that real like 80% fully guaranteed contract. Kirk Cousins got one. Yeah, it was like you don't see that in football, which is crazy. Which is just it shows how fucked up the ownership of the NFL is, to where these guys they're basically like they're putting their lives on the line. In the NFL, you could die. Yeah, if you get hit the wrong way, you could get like look what happened to Ryan Shazier.
Yeah, there was a guard for the Detroit Lions. I forget his name. Maz knows him, but paralyzed,
done, just like that, and then you get cut, you lose all that money, and where are you? They don't care about you anymore. You're not playing for them, and it's fucked up. And now that the owners in the NFL, PA fought for this, that was a big thing in the NFLPA was fighting for was guaranteed money because, like you said, how can baseball players get this kind of guaranteed money, but NFL players can't? To where I understand why. Because of that, it's because of the greed of the owners. And if he goes down, he tears his knee up, I'm not paying him $30 million a year. It's well, too bad, man. That's the cost of doing business. Have some fucking sympathy for these guys. They're putting their lives on the line for you and your product. Hutch and, like I was saying, Hutch and Sauce are the only top 10 guys that have signed yet. There's only been, I think 6 rookies that have signed their contracts yet. Yeah. And Neil...
hard bargaining for those fully guaranteed.
Yeah, deals. Exactly. Yeah. And that's... Neil talked about it, though, is that Hutch could have got more. No. If he wanted to, he could have bargained for, $200,000 more a year.
The way it works is it's like you have the rookie pay scales now. Yeah. It's like they're slotted at where they're slotted. There's a maximum they get hit, and there's no Hutch got what he probably got the most he can get.
I don't think that's the maximum.
Well, no, there's a wage scale. So let me see. Oh yeah, go ahead, look it up. But I think the more important thing to look at, well, maybe not more important. No, it kind of is. the way the contract's broken down. Obviously, year one, his rookie year, 2022, it's only a $6 million cap hit. Beautiful. You love to see that. The following year, jumps up to 8. 2024, his junior season, his junior and senior will only get meaner. It's very true. All right. 9.7 in year 3, then 11.3 in year 4 is the way the cap hits break down, which is, I mean, that's what you get in the rookie contract. They made this beneficial to the team because at certain points, and when we saw it with our very own Detroit Lions, with the Matthew Stafford getting the biggest contract of any rookie at that time. Actually, I think it still might be Calvin Johnson, Dominican Sue. These guys all got drafted before that rookie pay scale.
Yeah.
And it kind of fucked us.
It totally fucked us.
Yeah, fucked us.
That's why Matt Stafford will probably go down as the highest earner in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, I think he is right now.
Because he got paid like that his rookie year, and then he was the last draft to where they didn't cap the rookie contracts.
Yes.
And so they're going off that, and then he gets, he becomes the highest paid player in the NFL, which lasted a whole 3 months, but is still, a ridiculous amount of money, and it's gonna keep going. He's gonna get another contract after this one. What did he sign for, $116 million extension with
Stafford?
the Rams? Yeah.
Yeah, 140. It was a lot.
Something like that, yeah.
Because this year I know that his cap hit is 22 or 24, and then next year jumps to 40.
Yeah.
43 or some shit like that, so it's a lot. But,
man.
Real quick, too, for the people who, bitch about paying safety, this contract, suck my dick still, because fucking here's the numbers right here. The highest this guy's going to get paid, number 2 pick, in any one of these years is $11.3 million. And this doesn't crack the top 20, so eat my fucking asshole. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
Sorry.
All you fucking motherfuckers. But no, shout to Hutch. Shout to him for paving the way for the guys of the future and getting these fully guaranteed deals. Now, much like Neil said, we're not going to get the backlash because I feel like we deliver it less in a fucking snooty way. But now he has to perform to those numbers.
Yeah.
They're not big numbers, but you still...
No, yeah, and I think you will. I think
high investment.
Like you said, nobody knows that more than him.
Yes.
He knows that he's going to have to go out there and perform. He knows, being from Michigan, he knows what the Lions have been through, everything that they've done, their terrible history, and he's going to, I have no doubt that he's going to go out there and perform. I'm excited to see what he becomes, but he'll definitely be a $6 million player.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, 6 ain't much, man.
No.
Oh, fuck, it kind of sounds bad, actually, because Charles Harrison, the other side of the line, he's getting paid 7, so but he's on a prove it deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's 2 years. He's not going to be at 11. It's so, and Charles Harris will probably be gone next or after at the end of his deal, anyways. I doubt we re-sign him.
We'll see, man. We'll see. I know last episode, speaking of money, we gave you guys a heavy dose of some UFC, and that we got this weekend, man. Bro, I was literally. I'm talking about the Tony Ferguson knockout because I'm starting with that because it's the trippiest. No, it was just fucking crazy, bro.
It was gnarly, dude. That front kick was disgusting. Dana White said it's the most vicious knockout he's ever seen.
Yes.
Joe Rogan said it's the best front kick knockout he's ever seen.
For sure,
as a guy who, sat courtside to Anderson Silva's front kick knockout.
Anderson Silva, John Jones.
And but yeah.
Vitor Belfort.
Tony dropped like a fucking sack of rocks, dude. That was,
bro.
Wow.
I have a screenshot. I'll probably put it in or a little screen recording when they fucking rolled his body over.
Yeah, and his face.
The freeze frame?
The freeze frame of his face. Dude, I feel bad for Tony. And then you seen the video of him coming out of the octagon and
I didn't see it.
Chuck Liddell embraces him and talks to him. He looks absolutely defeated, dude. Just no life in his eyes. Because he needed that win.
Yeah,
he really needed that win.
Yeah,
because he's on a skid, man,
and he was talking his shit to the Dana White. And all
yeah,
I think low key because Dana's petty.
Yeah,
that's why he called the most vicious knockout.
Well, maybe. Dude,
it was vicious.
It was vicious.
When they rolled him over, dude, he was
you could say you can say Ben Askren, that. That's up there,
Yeah.
The Colby the Jorge Ben Askren knockout.
Stipe's
was nasty. Alistair Overeem.
Also over to Francis.
Yeah, you can list any Francis knockout.
Humans, bro.
You can list any Francis knockout and put it on there.
The other one. Oh well.
My favorite knockout is it's not even UFC. Anthony Pettis. When
the
wall run jump kick.
In terms of vicious.
The most vicious knockout though I've ever seen. Again, not in the UFC. It was K1. It was Lyoto Machida fighting K1, and I forget who he was fighting. They took it off of YouTube because it was like too graphic.
What?
Because K1, for those who don't know,
kickboxing.
You can do anything. You can soccer kick dudes' heads on the ground. You can stomp people. Like, you can do damn near anything except punch a dude in the nuts and gouge eyes. And so Machida gets this dude on the ground. He's on his back. Machida runs up, jumps in the air like he's going to Superman punch, like come down with a Superman punch. This dude on the ground.
He pulls his foot out.
But he drops a knee right on the dude's forehead. And this guy is literally convulsing on the mat, like seizing. Dude, it is fucked up. Like, if you can find this video, it's probably going to take some time because it probably got scrubbed from the internet.
Look now, yeah.
But I remember me and my brother watching it like a while ago, and dude, that's probably the most gruesome knockout I've ever seen. This guy was literally convulsing on the mat because, like, he jumped up, like. Full jump, like he was gonna Superman punch him, and then just comes down, knee,
full fucking body weight
to his fucking forehead.
Oh yeah, that's no bueno. I'm looking for this shit right now.
Probably ended that guy's career. You know, I forget who it was, but man,
that's nasty. I was getting ready to say Yoel and Luke Rockhold, where he fucking KOs him, and then he's like against the cage, he fucking hits him with that uppercut and starts kissing him after.
Yeah. that was pretty bad too.
Oh man. No, it was that Tony Ferguson. The crazy thing though too is, like, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. That's the first time Tony's been like KO'd.
I mean,
put to sleep.
Yeah.
And knowing Tony and like his like history, like, dude's kind of a fucking psychopath. I mean, he did have the whole situation with his wife, and like the 911 calls like terrifying. He's like talking to the walls and throwing holy water on the fucking wife and shit like that.
Oh,
like,
dude, he's a crazy person.
Yeah, and I've always thought like that's why you've never seen him go to sleep, because the power of the mind. I believe so much like heavily in that.
Oh yeah,
like, manifesting shit with your fucking like your thought process and stuff like that. And he kind of like was that. He's such a fucking psychopath. Remember the Justin Gaethje fight, dude? Gaethje was fucking nailing, and you know Gaethje is fucking bombed.
Yes,
nailing this guy in the fucking head,
and he's like just eating that shit,
picking up sand and he was getting fucking railed.
He was getting railed, dude. Gaethje was railing him from behind.
But Michael Chandler, of all people, showed like fucking like if you're human,
dude, it was so clean, man. Just right under the chin, fucking, and he just dropped.
And shout out to Michael Chandler too. That was one for the Short Kings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like yeah, that was fucking nasty.
I had Michael Chandler.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We did. I was saying, like, well, didn't Tony drop Chandler in the first round?
Yeah.
Though? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Tony looked good. It's just you get caught. That's the name of the game.
Yep.
I wouldn't even necessarily say, because I know Tony's on the skid and he has looked bad, but I don't think he looked bad in that fight.
No.
That's why I feel like truly bad too, because like I was saying it last week. I was like, dude, I don't know. I feel like Tony's a little bit different. And then he went there, he was looking different.
Chandler did fucking 3 backflips on his ass.
Oh yeah, dude, that guy yoked, man. That guy is fucking
and athletic as fuck.
Yeah, like he. You know, he's got the black kids, but he's a black dad. You see him back, he's athletic as fuck.
Yeah.
No, but shout out to Michael Chandler. He's such a good guy, too, that like I'm happy for him in this victory, too.
And so, what do you think is next for these guys? First, what do you think's next for Tony Ferguson? You think he's going to...
Oh, man. Do the shots at the UFC brass and the Dana White privilege, stuff like that. Like, I feel like he may be on his way out. I'm not 100% sure. I will say though, to the point of like Michael Chandler, and this ties into like the next fight. It made me respect Charles Oliveira more. Or I'm sorry, no. That's a whole nother fight. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It made me respect Chandler more and Oliveira more, because looking back at that fight, like obviously Charles finished fucking Gaethje.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking back like Charles finished Gaethje, Poirier, and obviously everyone else. The most submissions in the fucking entire fucking league.
Yes.
Chandler avoided that shit, and he had Chandler's back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe we respect Chandler a lot more. The only fucking guy to knock out Tony Ferguson, and then he like obviously ended up losing, but he survived the fucking stranglehold from Oliveira.
From the Bronx.
Yeah, from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chandler, man, I mean, title next? I don't know.
He called out Gaethje and he called out Conor. He called out Conor.
That's right. I did forget about that.
And I mean, dude,
I couldn't hear the fights. I was fucking...
He'd whoop Conor's ass, first of all.
Think so?
Yeah. I think Connor's...
He's kind of chinny.
I think Connor's
got
washed.
Hands, though.
I think Connor's washed.
Could be. Very well could be.
But, I mean, that's just a payday. Dude, you know, he's going after a payday. And that's, I mean, more power to you. Get that bread. You want bread in UFC, you fight Connor.
Yeah.
That's what it is, you know? And so, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think you think Hamzat is going to, well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love the idea of him versus Connor. I'm not counting Connor out of that one, though, man. Like I said, 'cause, I mean, we saw it in the Ferguson fight. You know, Chandler got dropped. We see him getting dropped in the Bellator. We see him get. I mean, honestly, I think in all of his fights, other than the one with Dan Hooker, this guy's been dropped in fights. And like Connor's got hands. Yeah. Say what you want. He's got the KO power, and he has hands. You know
and he's fucking jacked right now.
Jacked as fuck. And he requested the fight. Connor said he doesn't know if he wants to drop down at down to 155 again.
To lightweight. Because I think Connor's bulking up to fight Nate at 170.
What'd you say?
I think Connor's bulking up to fight Nate at 170.
Maybe, or maybe he just, yeah. I mean, that's a good point. That's
why else would he be getting that big?
Because he's
gonna fight Jake Paul.
Dude, he always walks like this. He just fucking loves.
Yeah, but he is like swole.
Yes. And dude, like this kind of swole too. Like looking poofy.
Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, you know, Dana isn't afraid to get Connor out there. He loves it. That's his boy. That's his golden boy. And shit, man, I don't care. I just want to see him in the ring soon because that was fucking electric.
Who, Chandler?
Yeah. Dude, him versus Gaethje.
Dude,
again?
He's mad entertaining, bro. Like, even going back to his fight beforehand against Gaethje. Fucking, sorry, you know I'm doing it right now, but no, that shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah. You know, him versus Gaethje again would be a great fight. Obviously, the first one was a great fight. And, but, I don't know. Like me and Mustache were talking about it after the fights, and he said that's
top 5 nickname, by the way.
Mustache, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of like the same. Is him and Gaethje would be like the same. Like we already saw that. We think it would go the same way. But if he fights Connor, that's something new. And it's Connor. It's the two of the most electric guys in the sport going at it.
Chandler and Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so who wouldn't want to see that? Who wouldn't pay to see that?
Yeah, it's that, and like I guess I did. I mean, I did say the championship earlier with Chandler, but there's still Islam and there's still Darush as well. So like we'll see, we'll definitely see.
And then after Tony and Mike, we get the most snoozer fight I've ever seen in my entire life. That was Thug Rose.
Oh yeah,
Doc.
Yeah.
Carlos Barza, Thug Rose. That was the worst fight I've ever seen. That was worse than Yoel and Izzy.
I gotta be honest with you. It started off pretty fucking boring for me, and then like we made the transition from where we were pre-gaming at to, you know, where we were going to at that point. So I was in the car ride, and like I didn't even care to pay attention to it.
It was awful.
So you told me how fucking bad.
It was all. Dude,
did Rose really like lose though? Like, do you think she lost?
I mean,
from when I was
nobody
watching,
won. Yeah. Nobody lost.
That's why I'm surprised she lost.
Carlos Esparza took her down like 3 or 4 times. That's what they gave it to because. Nobody landed more than like 30 punches, 30 strikes. It was literally terrible. The worst fight I've ever seen. And
they sounded pissed. The post fights.
Yeah, bro. They were clowning her. Rogan, DC, and John Anik were clowning them.
That's crazy.
On the broadcast. Like,
what were they saying?
You're gonna lose fans because of this. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Like,
were they just not throwing?
They were doing absolutely nothing.
That's crazy because we were like
for 5 rounds
last week. We were like hyping Rose up, like
yes.
We don't love women's MMA, but you know Rose is the shit.
I expected Thug Rose to go in there, and I mean she was just afraid of getting taken down. I guess.
Did Carla do enough to win though?
No.
That's why I was so confused that she got the belt.
Dude, I don't know either. It was a split decision because it was almost, like I said. Carla took her down a couple times. That's the only thing that.
Yeah.
It's literally the only thing that happened.
Remember the
It was fucking awful.
273 freaking Aljamain.
Yeah. And
we kind of just chalked it up to, hey, so you know, sometimes you gotta beat the champ to beat the champ.
Yes.
That's why I figured like in that situation, Rose would have got that benefit of the doubt. Dude. But maybe that's just not a fucking thing. Like, I don't.
She didn't do it. Like,
and the fucked up.
She literally did nothing.
Rose, both of them.
Rose.
Oh.
Carla took her down like 3 times.
I seen Rose get back up.
Yeah, she popped right back up. She didn't like have control or anything.
Did she speak at the post fights?
Fuck Rose? I don't think so.
I usually always listen to him, but I was pretty lit at that point.
It was
after the main event.
That shit was garbage. I don't even want to talk about that anymore.
Supposedly there's a #1 contender fight between Weili and Joanna.
Yeah, I heard Joanna's
running that one back.
That'll be a banger.
Better be.
Weili and Joanna.
The first one was for show.
That'll be a scrap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. You remember fucking Joanna's head at the end of that fight?
Bro.
Bitch had a second head growing off her face.
Balloon boy.
That was, but I'm telling you, that was the worst fight I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I fucking missed most of it. But I am even more happy that I witnessed fucking do Bronx, do work.
Yeah, dude.
Dog.
I mean, he got, like you tweeted, you were like, I was today years old when I realized he's not getting dropped. He's just laying down in guard.
Yeah.
Because that's, even if you drop him, dude, you can't jump on him.
Fucking dangerous,
You
bro.
cannot, mount that guy. Because he had that drop he had where they were clinched up and then he grabbed Gaethje and like dropped on his back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That was so wild. I had never seen anything like that.
He just takes fucking backs, like
yes,
people like that's a term, right? When you're fucking fighting or rolling, it's like, oh, you got your back, you got your back. He literally fucking takes your back.
Yeah, he takes
you. Like don't have a choice in it. It's the fucking wildest shit.
He has the best Brazilian jiu-jitsu in the world.
Yes.
It's like
yes,
this guy is an assassin on the mats, and we saw it happen. And his hands are catching up. Because he was catching Gaethje a couple times.
And Gaethje got hands. Yes. That's the crazy part.
Everybody knows, like, he got caught a couple times too.
Yeah,
obviously, Justin ain't no hoe. He throws bombs.
Yeah.
But we saw he goes up against Khabib. He goes up against Charles. He's not ready for that mat life on that. And, credit to him. Those are.
I said that last one too.
That is the best wrestler in the world and the best Brazilian jiu-jitsu expert in the world that he lost to like that.
That's fair.
So, not a lot. Obviously, against the Bronx, nobody beats him on the ground.
You know what's actually crazy too is like he didn't even take him down. He's dropped.
Yes.
And he was like, he's just fucking dangerous as fuck.
Yes.
And now, like, if his hands are going to continue to improve, obviously he has that power at this point too because he did drop Chandler, which. I mean, Justin did drop, but like, dude, he's just a fucking real deal, bro. He's just a real deal. I feel awful that he technically lost the title.
I don't feel bad
due to vacancy, but
I don't feel bad.
Well, so I didn't know this. I didn't know this until after the week though, or after our pod. 20 fighters in that card missed weight by that same amount, 0.5, not even a whole fucking pound.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it?
And then Dana said he's going to start having security guards guard the fucking the scales now. And by the way, too, 0.5 is like that's a commission thing, not like a UFC thing. Remember when Habib had to fight?
Yes.
What's his name? I can't think of it. The real estate guy. Fucking goddamn, I like him too. Raging Al. Raging Al Kaline. I'm just kidding. Raging Al Mahoney. All right, I'm sorry. When Habib had to fight Raging Al, and Raging Al had made his weight for it, because in a regular fight, you could be 0.5 in the fight.
They give you a pound.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They give you a whole pound. You could be over, and you still count in your fucking weight division.
Yes.
It's only the championship fights these commissions make it a thing. We have to be exactly the fucking amount that you're weighing in to fight for the belt. And Dana said, I don't give a fuck. Whoever wins this fight is my champion. And then, I just feel like it should be the same for this one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
He's the best, bro.
It is, yeah.
And at this point, now it's exciting too.
Everybody knows it. It is what it is. He's the best lightweight in the world, not named Khabib. And it's his division.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna. So everybody's talking about it's gonna be him and Hamzat.
Yeah.
For.
I'm with it, bro. I think that's the style I want to see. I was telling you last week.
I think that's wrestler versus jiu-jitsu. I think that's.
Oh my god, that fight sounds fucking lit.
Kind of feeding him the flames, though. I don't think Hamzat's ready for that.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Hamzat is fucking. Oh, Hamzat. Islam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Islam trains with Habib, and that's his style. His style is like on the ground, fucking doing work. Yeah. So we'll see, but it's definitely like it's the most intriguing. Oh man. All right. What's more intriguing to you? Chandler versus Conor, or Islam versus the Bronx.
Islam Makhachev.
But
yeah, I mean,
which one you be more excited for? Islam versus the Bronx, or Chandler versus Conor?
Probably Chandler versus Conor.
Because more knockout.
Because I think that's but I think Charles will handle Islam.
Damn.
I really do. I don't think he's ready for that test yet, but we'll see. But Chandler versus Conor, they're just gonna be throwing them bitches, you know. Obviously, Chandler's a good wrestler too, so he might use that if he gets caught by Conor. But I think that those are just two electric fighters, you know, polarizing personalities.
It's true.
And it's both good fights though. I mean, either of them happen. I'm more excited for John Jones Stipe than both of those though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Honestly.
By the way, we found our answer to our UFC Elite questions with the dots and all that shit like that.
Yeah.
They are fillers. Like when there's just like a dot on it, it's not like a for sure thing. They're just trying to game plan some shit. And you guess some shit just stays on the board. So like Hamzat versus Diaz may not be a thing.
Yeah.
What? Nonetheless, we might have to wrap this bitch up.
But last one. Where do you think DuBronx lands in the pound for pound rankings?
About, I think
he's number 2.
0.5 over. I'm just kidding.
Boo.
Oh shit.
You think he's number 2? I think he's got to be number 2.
Number 2?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What are they right now? Do you have them on your phone?
I know Volk's 2 right now. I mean, it's Kamaru's number 1, and then Volk's 2. I think he's.
So fuck. Maybe. I mean,
he's got to be.
Yeah, he beat Chandler. He beat Poirier.
He beat Gaethje.
He beat Gaethje now. And Poirier was the Chandler was the unification fight. No, who did he beat? Chandler was a unification fight.
Right now it is.
You get the pound for pounds.
Yeah, Kamaru Usman, Davison Figueiredo 2.
What?
That's what it says.
Figgy's 2? Is that on the UFC site or is that
it's on the UFC site?
How the fuck is Figgy number 2?
Figgy's 2. Aljamain Sterling's 3.
Dude, no fucking way.
Volkanovski's 4.
Are you fucking with me?
Oliveira's 5.
I'm looking this shit up. I don't believe you.
No, that's what it says, man.
I do not believe you.
Oh wait, no. Sorry.
All right. Listen.
Yeah.
I got
okay.
this.
Yeah. That was just listening to champion.
I was about to say
it's okay.
Usman,
it's Kamaru, Volk,
Adesanya,
Izzy, Francis, Oliveira, Holloway.
And this may not even be updated since the fight.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I mean you got to look at it this way, and maybe we're doing.
Dustin Poirier's 7.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. Glover Teixeira's ranked over John Jones.
Yeah.
That's kind of disgusting. Actually, all these dudes, other than maybe like Max, should not be there over John Jones, in my opinion. This pound for pound ranking is crazy as fuck to look at. I'm done looking at this.
Yeah. I mean, I think he moves up to 2, honestly.
Let's see. Volk, who's Volk defended his belt against? He had, obviously, Max and Abu Dhabi. From Max, was Ortega?
Yeah.
And the Korea Zombie was a replacement for Max. So
yeah. And now he's going to play Max again. But how I see it is this guy is finishing people. And he is so head and shoulders above the rest of the competition in his division. He's running through these guys. He's going to start lapping people. You know, it's when you do that, that's what Kamaru's doing. Kamaru's lapping guys, you know. So Izzy's going to start lapping guys. It's like Volk, although he's great, you know, and I wouldn't argue it either way, I just think I think DuBronx is he's more dominant. You know, he's finishing guys. He is, like I said, that Brazilian jiu-jitsu is Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Like D-Mac.
That Brazilian jiu-jitsu is just, it's a weapon, man. And he, like I said, he's got the best on the planet. That's a weapon you can hold above other people. And I think pound for pound, I mean, it's hard not to put Izzy up there, you know.
I put him over
Francis.
Izzy, though. Oh, fuck. Izzy, yeah.
Like, but, I mean, the way he's dominating his division, man, it would be, I would love him at 2. I would not argue that at all if he was at 2.
Yeah, I feel like
he's on an 11-fight win streak in the UFC.
Yeah,
he's got the most submissions in UFC history.
Volk, yeah, he should be above Volk, but I would have no problem with Charles being 2 because of the names he'd be, like we said, Chandler, Poirier, who's number 7 right now,
Ferguson,
Gaethje, Ferguson, and like he destroyed Ferguson. You know, Kevin Love obviously isn't in the game anymore, but still respected guy. Do Bronx, you probably should be 2. I mean, look at the fucking. The fact that he finished, he has the most submission victories in the entire division itself. Like, yeah.
Gaethje, Poirier, Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson, Kevin Lee, like that right there. That's the creme de la creme of the division that he just ran through.
1000%.
And he's finishing these guys, and he's.
Yeah, I guess the debate for me would be between Adesanya and Do Bronx for 2. But who knows? Like I said, I don't know if it's updated
like
yet.
Kevin Lee, guillotine in the 3rd round. Tony Ferguson was a
massacre.
It was a decision. But I mean, that's Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Michael Chandler, 2nd round KO. Dustin Poirier, 3rd round rear naked choke. Justin Gaethje, 1st round rear naked choke. Like,
oh wait, that's why the point I was trying to make earlier. I kind of already did, but like, I kind of respect Chandler now more for not getting fucking choked out by him.
Yeah,
he had his fucking back.
Yes,
and then Chandler just gorilla through that shit, and he tried fucking slamming him down.
He's got that thick ass neck, you know.
Yeah, but I kind of, dude. I'd actually.
UFC's in good hands right now, man.
It is. If he beats Islam, I definitely want to see that rematch between Chandler and fucking Do Bronx.
He will for sure. That'll be. I mean,
although Do Bronx probably finishes him again.
Chandler beats Conor or whoever he fights next, he's getting a title shot.
Yeah,
he could. If he has Dana right now, he'd probably get a title shot.
Yeah,
but he had a quote. He was like, "The competitor in me, the legacy. Yeah, I want the title shot. I want to get that gold." But he said he wants to. You know, he wants the feeling of going up against a competitor like Conor. But I also think he wants that fucking payday while he's, you know, his name's hot. So, we'll see.
And I apologize for all the distraction, guys. We're actually running out another live show while we're recording this one because we're fuckboys. So I apologize for all of the AD moments here, but I'm with you. There's a great card. Probably not the best. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Thank you guys. Thanks for supporting. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends.
Be a friend, tell a friend.
Be a friend, tell a friend. Shout out Better A Mortgage.
When you're hitting those finishing strokes in your girl, just shout out Heavyweights!
Yeah, tell her to subscribe.
You know what I'm saying?
Take your girl's phone.
Oh, wait. Don't. I mean, yeah.
Go to YouTube, subscribe to Heavyweights.
Don't check the DMs.
You
might find us in there. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to cry.
Yeah. Hella dick pics.
Hella dick pics.
Hella dick pics, bro.
All right, but we'll catch you later. Peace. Yeah. Give me some ganja. 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 Give me some